Hey everyone, my name is Peter Moinero and I'm coming to you from GrooveAsia Leaders Unite. And I'm very excited to kick this first training session for GrooveCard off for everyone today. And so hopefully everybody is still there and waiting for us to get started. Unfortunately, we had just a small technical issue as we were trying to begin on time, and so we had to get that sorted. But anyway, let's just get on with it. I'm going to be teaching people about or training about GrooveCard, how to get started, how to get your site up, and how to start selling stuff online. E-commerce now has become a very, very sought after type of online business, and so yeah, I think it's only fair that as part of Groove that we cover some of the aspects when it comes to our e-commerce platform, which is GrooveCard. So over the weeks, we're going to be having different sessions on different things when it comes to GrooveCard. The first one today is going to be niche discovery, finding the perfect product for your e-commerce store. Following that, we've got creating your GrooveCard store. So we're not even going to go into the platform today, but we've got some exciting stuff to show you today anyway. And then week 3, we're going to be doing drop shipping, how to start and scale an e-commerce business, designing your store for conversion, making your product stand out. That's in week 4. And week 5, getting traffic to your store. Of course, we do need traffic coming to our store so we can get people buying. And so we're going to be covering that in terms of mastering SEO for e-commerce. And then we're going to be analyzing and performance the week after that. Following that, we'll be maximizing your profits, social media marketing after that, and then email marketing. That's about 8 weeks, and it's going to be quite full on. We've only really got half an hour to do these sorts of things, so hopefully everybody can take that information in. You're going to be able to come back to the replay later on anyway. So I'm just going to get started, and so I'm just going to get Karen, who's in the background. Thanks, Karen, for putting my screen up. So what do we have here? Well, I don't know if anybody knows about ChatGPT, but it's a copywriting AI format platform, and a lot more people are using it today, which is really great because it comes in handy for a lot of things. Now, what does this have to do with finding products? Well, I'm going to kind of go through finding products in a different way. Everybody is used to hearing that if you want to find a niche product, go to something like Google, put a search in and see what sort of products are there, or go to Amazon, or go to Orbolo or Quora, or even some other platforms which it's got like search capability where you can sort of search for some of the most popular products. But we're not going to go down that track today. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to use the ChatGPT to actually sort of understand what sort of products are out there, or what we should be looking at in terms of categories. Now, ChatGPT is artificial intelligence. It's I use it to ask specific questions. And so this is what today we're going to use it. Now, Karen will be putting some links into the chat or on the it's in the chat, or I'm not too sure how she's going to do it, but she's going to add some links in there, and so you can get to these platforms. I'm going to start with ChatGPT, and I'm going to put a search in there. Well, I'm going to put a question in there, in actual fact. And the question is going to be what is a popular niche product at present? So I'm just going to copy and paste. I've already pre-done this. What is a popular niche product at present? And I'm just going to search for it. Now, it's going to... it's coming up with something. So what we might do is we'll probably just go to... where did we have it before? What is a popular niche product these days? We'll try these days and see what comes up. It's not playing ball with me today, guys, but I actually have done a search on it earlier before, and I think what I got was here we go. Here are some niche product ideas for people who some niche product ideas for geez, I got it. Sorry, Karen, won't be a sec. I'm just looking through this to see what I've got here. So just from memory, I'm going to go from memory what I saw today, but some of the niche products are things like books and, writing books, doing courses. If you have something that you're pretty passionate about, or you know a lot about, doing courses is a product that you can sell through e-commerce. It's a digital product, of course, or you can do it in a paper form or paper hardcover book. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but one of the probably the most tried and trusted product out there is print on demand. Now, if people who don't know what print on demand is, it's actually like your own design printed on T-shirts or shoes, cups, blankets, pillow, cushion covers, all those sorts of things. So that's what we're going to go with today. And what I'm going to ask you guys is between now and next week, is just think of a product that you can actually, or a design that you can put on a T-shirt, something that you may have designed yourself, or you could be passionate about a certain type of niche, whether it be I don't know, pets or your animals, cats, what have you, and then having a design that you can put on a T-shirt that represents a cat or an animal. For me, that's what I'm going to go with today. I'm actually going to go with dogs and a certain breed of dog. I have a couple of dogs. One's a Staffy and one's a Bull Mastiff, and so I'm gonna, in this example, I'm gonna use the Staffy as my product, if you like, and I'm gonna have show you some designs that I actually got in terms of pictures of a Staffy and what I'm looking at putting on a T-shirt. We're going to stick with this design all the way through the whole build of the Groove Card store, and so we're going to use that on various products as we go. The next thing I want to do is I want to share with you a Chrome extension, which I think would be a great tool to have. Now, this links up with Amazon, and will tell you just how popular a product is, and when you're looking on Amazon. So I'm just going to do that now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the extension. Now we're going to have a link for this so that you can actually get it yourself. And I'm going to start it off now. Where is it? There it is. This comes up, and I'm going to browse the Amazon Marketplace. Okay, one of the things I'm going to put in there, because I'm going to look at doing a design based around Staffies, I'm going to put in Staffordshire Bull Terrier. Yes. So it's just come up, and it's come up with a suggestion. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to see if there's actually an interest in anything with Staffies on it. As you can see, there's not a huge amount of interest. I mean, you're looking at some of these reviews. Some of the reviews are quite low as we scroll down. But then as we get down bit further down, this one here, it's like got about 10,500 reviews. That's a hell of a lot of reviews. And this design here that they've got on I think it's a fleece blanket for bed. It seems to be very, very popular. Now, something like that is very different. It's it's not an actual photo of a dog. It's obviously a modern design or contemporary design that they've used to put on a fleece blanket. So just keeping that in mind, what I want to do is I want to do something not exactly the same, but down the similar track. So I want to create a design that is similar, because it seems like it's quite popular, that type of design. It seems like it's very popular. So I want to create a design that's a bit like that. Now, I don't know how many of you are actually familiar with AI these days, but it's such a huge thing at the moment, and it can generate a lot of different things. Like, like I've just shown you how you can actually find out different things when it comes to niches. You just put it in there and you ask the question. But I'm going to show you another AI platform, which I generated an image from for my design. Now, that one is Midjourney. Now, Midjourney is on Discord. That's kind of like a platform where you can do like cryptocurrency, like NFT, or you can do things like what I'm going to show you, like images. So Midjourney is actually on Discord. Now, I'm not going to show you how to get onto Discord, or we don't have enough time for that. I don't have enough time to go right into detail about Midjourney, but it would pay for you to actually go onto YouTube and search it, Midjourney, and also Discord. And if you join up with Discord, it's all free, by the way, and so is Midjourney. If you join up with Discord and you look for Midjourney on Discord, then you will get something like this, is where I'm showing you now. Now, here is where people can put their thoughts into a design. They can create a design with what they're thinking and putting it into the message box down the bottom. And I'm going to quickly show you how that's done. So I'm going to put in here, you always start off with imagine, / imagine, and then it comes up with a prompt. Now we're going to put our description in here. So I'm going to stick in here, and I've just got this already written out. Psychedelic, colorful, contemporary 70s art style image of a Staffordshire Bull Terrier dog. Now, I'm looking for something like that. I'm looking for an image like that. Now, all these images are created. They're all original. They're not copyrighted, from anywhere else. They're all original. So I'm just going to enter that, and it will do its process. It'll do its thing, and then I can look in my inbox and wait for it to get done. As you can see, I've done one here earlier, which is the a design that I was looking at. Doing. I did a while back, and then here you can see it's starting to generate some images. Now, it's not quite finished because it's still at 62% at the moment, but it's creating images of a Staffy, and it's using psychedelic colors and kind of a 70s art form style. We're just about there, and now we have this. Okay, so we have images of a Staffy that's in all these different colors, and I think even at least one of those images would be fantastic to use on a shirt or on a cushion cover and all that sort of thing. Obviously, you'll probably have to download the design and maybe put it into Canva and put some some type in there, like I love Staffies, or psychedelic dog, whatever. You might want to stick some wording around it and then use that as a design. But this is all original art. So at the end of the day, it just makes it easier to go looking for a design. And if you've got something in your head and you can't actually find it anywhere else, try this. All right, so that is Midjourney and Discord platform. If you don't feel like designing your own, or you don't feel like doing that, it's too complicated, then you can come here in terms of like writing prompts, and you can come here and you can buy prompts from these guys here. I think they go as low as about 99 cents, but you can buy one for, like, if you're I guess maybe, what do we got here? These guys here, if you want that on the shirt, you can buy the actual prompts for it. And when I say prompt, the prompts are what I stuck into my description. That's a prompt. And so you can buy the prompts to create these designs that they've got here for whatever price they are. And you can stick that into Discord, and it just makes so much easier because you don't have to think about it. You don't have to think about what you're going to write. You can just buy it and put it in there, and obviously you can use that design time and time again. So that's this side here, which is prompt based, and that will also be in the link will also be in the chats as well. So now that we've got our design, and I did actually have one earlier, and if I go back here. This one here is something that I created earlier, and I'm going to I think that would look really good on a t-shirt. So that's the design I'm going to go for. So I've gone for a real niche product. I've gone for a dog or pet category. I've niched it down to dogs, and then I've actually gone for a specific breed. And now I'm going to use that design to create like t-shirts and cups and cushion covers with it. So those are the sorts of things that you can do in terms of trying to find designs. If it's in your head and you want to get it down into something like this, to get your thoughts down in here where you can actually create it for you, then this is the place to do it. The other thing is too as well with this is that you can also, if you're not too sure about maybe, this is my bull mastiff. If you're not too sure about this one here and you want to sort of get some more versions of it, then you can go back to where you created it. You can click on this sort of recycle button, and it will actually create more versions. Now, it doesn't take long. It'll just create a few more versions that you might like if you don't like these ones. And so there's a lot of different things that you can do. If you just want, you kind of like this one here, but you don't want the rest, and you want to just create a different version for that one, then you just go on to like version 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, so version 2, and then it'll give you another version of that particular image. And here we go. We've got another set coming up. It's just about finished again. And so you don't have to just pick what you've got there. If you don't like it, you could just try it again and, recycle it. And then again, now you've got a few more different ones. So there's a whole lot of stuff that you can do with this. It's all free. Your images are not copyright. They're not taken from anybody else. They're all being created by you, and you can be quite you can be sort of quite I guess free with what you want to create. I mean, if you have a look on here, there are some people doing images that are that you just don't see anywhere else, and they might say, I want to have a like this one here, a white background, sort of holding a globe, floating 3D, that sort of thing. So there's loads of different things that you can do with this tool. So from there, what did I want to do there? That's pretty much covering, the print on design sort of stuff, the print design stuff, looking for images. And I would suggest that you actually go for designs that are more to do with something you're passionate about, whether it be cats, dogs, or you want to do t-shirts for kids, like having images of toys on a t-shirt or on a cushion cover or whatever. Those sorts of things you can do. Real niche with what you're doing, because that'll set you aside from all the rest. It makes it easier for you to start selling, because you don't have to worry about a whole different range of different types of products. The reason why I say print on demand, one, because there's no working parts. It doesn't take batteries. There's no comeback in terms of faulty, like in terms of faulty electronics or anything like that. So less refunds, if any at all. And also the other thing, that it's light, so they're less expensive to deliver in terms of courier costs. And t-shirts are customized printed shirts have been around for decades. So, and they're still got a big strong market out there as well. So I just think if we go down the easy route when you're first doing your e-commerce sites, it's the best way to go, because that way then you can quickly start getting your store up and running and making money. And that's what you want to do. If you want to diversify a little bit later on, then you can. The great thing about GrooveCart is that you're not just limited to creating one store. You can create as many stores as you want, so you can have multiple stores for different types of niches. And that's the really good thing about it. Don't see any sort of questions in the comments, but that's where we're at the moment. That's week one. Sorry about all the sort of technical difficulties we had at the beginning, and we got started a little bit late. But however, I just wanted to talk about what you can do in terms of products, where you can find them, what you can do in terms of designs. Instead of looking around all over the place to get designs, you could actually start with the Midjourney and start creating there. Everything's free. You don't need to pay for any of this stuff. You just jump on and you do it. Even with the GrooveCart, I think Karen have put a link up for where you can get your GrooveCart software. It is free for life. There are limits for the free version in terms of quantities and all that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, you can still create a business on GrooveCart on the free account. And if you like, later on, you might decide that you might want to upgrade when you start making more money or those sorts of things. So as opposed to any other platform where you kind of get a free trial and then you've got to pay at least a minimum monthly subscription. With us, you don't pay for the free version for life. So that's a good bonus. Anyway, that's me for this week. Karen, are you still there? Are you in the background there? I think we're getting pretty close to finishing by the looks of it.
Yes, I am. And thank you so much, Peter, for showing this to us. I want to thank you. I did not know any of this, and this is just great information, because I know that I have some graphics actually that I'm thinking of that I want to use, and trying to get a graphic designer to try and do it. I'd rather do it this way, and I did not know that this was available. So this is awesome. So thank you so much.
I think Tuk Tuk, our graphic designer, she's going to really love this too as well, if she doesn't know about it already. I see she is in the comments there. I'm sure she'll have fun with this once she's on there. But it just I think with the whole sort of t-shirt designs or apparel, just different designs on different things, socks and all that sort of thing is a lot easier road to travel when you're actually looking at an e-commerce site. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing all the way through. We're going to be using printed apparel or print on demand stuff. So yeah.
Yes, awesome. And I also want to just remind the community that we are having a 5-day challenge that is coming up in February. So do not forget. You can get that at GrooveAsia. You can go to grooveasia.cm/5-day challenge and sign up and register. We're going to be talking about Groove Mill on here. And you're going to be able to see Peter later on in the year when he gets down into the nitty gritty with the GrooveCart. So we're so excited about that. But continue on with the series. Peter's going to be here next week, same time, same channel, and going to take us further along in building out our store. So Thank everyone for coming. Thank you, Peter. And Peter's going to be doing this every week for the next couple of weeks. So look forward to seeing him. And we will see
Thanks
you
very much.
guys next week.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Bye-bye.